Hello, everybody. Welcome to our demo/overview of the FBS Create web app for our capstone project this year. Our team members are Andrew Horner, Spencer Collins, Stanahaâ Fox, and myself, Alec Helgeson.
A little background on the project. In response to social injustices in society today, FBS was inspired to give back to the community by offering people interested in learning programming a path to do so. This program was specifically implemented to help people in disadvantaged communities who do not have the means to pursue a degree. Currently, they use a collection of documents, notes, and Slack to accomplish this. FBS asked us to improve upon the previous capstone group's application that was built as a portal between mentors and students.
The solution we came up with was to add the following features to the web app. An improved daily stand-up functionality, code cutters for students to upload their solutions and mentors to be able to view them, CSS refactor to standardize the look and feel of the web app, and bug fixes and completion of last year's features to improve quality of life for users.
So the first part of the project we'll show is the API we built to handle the data transfer between the front end and the back end. And I'll just show an example of how the data is transferred. We create this request and it sends JSON formatted data to the front end.
Moving on to the CSS refactor, the number one feature that I focused on with the CSS refactor is dynamic pages. So if we're looking at the module page now, if we shrink it down, we can see that the cards kind of collapse on themselves. They don't maintain any organization, but if we jump over to the dashboard page and shrink the page size, we can see that the cards fill out the page nicely now. They don't have any weird overflowing with the descriptions, and they don't just collapse on themselves either. They kind of align themselves with the web page size. I completed this among other smaller CSS features.
So one of the main features of the mentor is to be able to see all the mentors or the mentees information. So we made this student page for them to see everything that the student has done, including stand-up progress, code kata progress, and their modules progress, with the ability to add feedback to certain things.
Here on the katas page for the mentor, a mentor can create katas and view katas that students have worked on. Here they can make it, and here they can look at what students have completed and add feedback. A kata is basically just an outside source for a programming problem.
Yeah, so if we move over to the students view to show just a couple more things. Another main feature was the daily stand-up improvement. This just added things such as streak tracking to incentivize students to fulfill their daily stand-up, and splitting the different fields into more verbose things for the student to be able to understand.
And this is the students kata page where students can view katas, add their own, as well as work on ones that mentors have assigned.